What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Man, first of all, if you were watching me during this game, you would have swore I was rooting for both teams, or my wife stopped and said, "Hey, this is not even your team, or this is not your team." Or that's how, guys. I love playoff basketball, and I love a great game. And if you didn't watch this, you missed you missed the classic. What? First of all, before I say this, let's get one thing clear. Kevin Durant is the best player in basketball. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get it out of the way, all right? I know some people going to say, nah, at this point in his career, it's KD, right? KD is the best player in basketball. Let's get that out of the way. He performed. He never underperforms. And I got to give him credit tonight. Because when that game ended, he took time to damn near go to each and every Bucks player, shake their hand, say congratulations, give them words of encouragement. You know, I'm quite sure he told somebody I'll be back, because he will be. But you got to give him that credit. You give him that, because I hate the game almost over. Okay, at the end of a series, shake people's hand. You know, that just going off the court, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. Kevin Durant did that, so I want to give him that his prop. But no one, I didn't see no one who thought the Brooklyn Nets was going to lose this game tonight. Everyone had the Nets moving on. Listen, I'm going to be honest. It's going to be, only time I honestly bet against Durant is if he playing the Lakers, and I'm probably just going against him from my heart. But let me say this, man. The Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant played every single minute. 48 minutes, 17 of 36, 4 of 11 from 3, 10 of 11 from the free throw, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 48 points. 22 for James Harden tonight. He played every minute as well. 22 points, 5 of 7. You know, he's still trying to battle back. Brown was very, very active tonight. Like, he had 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, but 4 of those rebounds was offensive. He was active. He's one of those, I love the try hard guys, right? The guys who they ain't gonna fill up a stat sheet, but they're gonna pop out on the screen because they always there. Ultimately, man, they got literally nothing. No one on the Brooklyn Nets bench scored tonight. Now, some of that got to do with the fact that Durant played 53 minutes, James Harden played 53, Brown played 52. Now we're talking overtime. Ultimately, man, I felt like during the game, Giannis caught his win. Like, it was time in that. He didn't score until like 2 minutes left in the overtime. So I feel like first of all, these teams battled, man. They battled. This game here was a battle. And it was a heck of a game, guys. It was a heck of a game. I'm still in shock because I did not have Milwaukee putting the Nets out. Many had wrote the Nets in as winners of championship, or at least at a minimum finals, Eastern Conference, that represent the Eastern Conference in the finals. But man. I tell you, man, I don't know no more Durant could have done. Honestly, I think everyone played so long that it just wore these guys out, man. But on to the the Milwaukee Bucks. Let me say this, guys. I was yelling at Milwaukee the whole time. I was like, yo, if you're going to play defense on Durant, double him. I get PJ Tucker's a monster, defender, got it, cool. One-on-one with Durant, way too much. I was like, what are you doing? And then I'm yelling at Giannis. Giannis, take the challenge. Take the freaking challenge. I want him to just say, I got it. Because in KD, on defense, he was guarding Giannis a lot of times. Giannis just did not take that challenge. And I thought that was going to come back to bite him. And I'm going to tell you who I was criticizing. I was criticizing Drew Holiday most of the game. Most of the game, I'm like, come on, man. They brung you here for a reason. Turn around, and he knocked some clutch shots down the middle. This game, the Milwaukee Bucks, pretty much, being honest, man, they just came through in clutch time. They made clutch shots. You know, early in that overtime, you were like, it's out of here. And then Milwaukee just make a play. Brook Lopez, trust, I got experience with Brook Lopez from the Lakers. He can make some phenomenal plays, and then it would just be some bonehead ones. You're like, what are you doing? Like, not knowing that you had 2 seconds left on the shot clock. But then he had the incredible block on Durant. I was like, okay, I guess that made up for it. Middleton didn't have a good game, but he was clutch. When you need him at the end, he came down with a turnaround fadeaway. Made the shot when you need it. Giannis, 15 of 24, 2 of 6 from 3, 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 40 points, played 50 minutes tonight. You could tell he was tired. At the end of this game, he was done. Chris Middleton played 52, so Chris Middleton actually played a couple more minutes than him. But Giannis he played 50 minutes. PJ Tucker, no matter what, we got to give PJ Tucker praise because you had an impossible task, and the Bucks didn't give you much help. Like they're like, hey, PJ, go guard him. You battled, KD. You battled, and ultimately you helped your team get a win. 11 points for PJ Tucker, but his job was good. Durant. Did do much against him? I mean, Durant had what, 48? 40, whatever. He didn't do much to stop him, but he was a presence. I mean, he was physical with him. So, I mean, obviously you gotta like that, right? But this game, Connaughton gave you 23 minutes off the bench. He gave you 9 points. But this was a game where just the starters played, and you kind of expect that in a game 7. It's win or go home. It's win or go home. The Bucks are going on. The Nets are going home. Wow. If you love NBA basketball, I know it ain't been the most impressive playoff because of because of injuries and stuff like that. But this was one of those games that reminds you. But it also reminds you the difference in today's basketball compared to the old school basketball. Because there's no way Kobe or Mike wouldn't have said, I got Durant. Not saying they would have guarded him any better, but they were going to take that challenge. I wanted Giannis to do that. But it doesn't matter. They moved on. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals to play either the Hawks or Philly. We'll find that out tomorrow. Congratulations to Milwaukee, to the Brooklyn. Man, this is supposed to be y'all year. Better luck next year. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be good.